Well, it's another beautiful day on Spaceship Earth. You're going to be starting first grade very soon, I believe next week. And I love you. First grade's very important. Every grade is important. But in first grade, you'll start doing more, I guess, school-like. I don't want to say what school-like means, but your work will become a little more organized and your lesson plans will become a little more organized. And they'll put a lot of focus on reading and basic math and, you know, a lot of other fun stuff that little kids are supposed to be doing when they're growing up, making friends and playing and exercising. And all of those things are very important for you. And when you do math, we spent a lot of time when you were little working on a lot of reading, because if you're ever a mama, you need to, when your babies are really little, from like when they're like born to when they're like 3 years old especially, you have to use lots of words and read lots and lots to them, because that's when a lot of the things in the brain develop around language, and then that sticks with you forever. And so you want to keep building on that. And we did lots of reading. We stacked up books really high every day, and we read and read and read. And from that, you have to keep working and learning how to acquire knowledge. So when you practice your reading and you learn bigger words and more fundamentals of grammar and language, which they'll start teaching you bits of that in first grade, you'll want to make sure as you're doing that you not just learn in the same with math. Don't just learn how to do it for the teacher. That's important because that's what she'll grade you on. But also think a little more, like, I'm learning to read, and what does reading do for me? Well, reading allows me to discover new things on my own, because I'm Adeline and I'm my own person, and I'm going to live my life for me. And books and learning is a big part of that. So when you start learning to read, also start learning how books are organized, like where things are, what are chapters, and how do you go about finding a book. If you want to find a book to read, where do you go to find it? You could go to the bookstore, you can go on the internet, you can go to the library, but you can also think about how books are organized and what kind of books have what kind of information in them and all those things. And the same with math. When you learn math, you learn the adding and subtraction like the teacher will teach you, but then also think about it in abstract terms too. Think about what math means all around you. I love you. School is so much fun, and growing up is such an important thing to do and enjoy life.